I got some time to do a little video, so I thought, I should do something useful, and this is something that I do for myself and becomes personally very helpful. Right. So, I would like you to do something. Go in front of a mirror, right? Do this, take 1 minute, just 1 minute, nothing more than that. Start focusing on one area in your face, right? Could be your mouth, could be your nose, could be your eyes, absolutely anything. Chances are very likely that you're going to notice so many things that you have never noticed about that part of your body before. Now, why did you start to notice this all of a sudden? Very simple, because your energy started going towards that direction. Could be your nose, could be your mouth. So all of a sudden you realize, oh my God, I have this, right? So it's going to be a bit of a moment you're going to realize, oh, I never noticed this about my nose, for an example, right? So although that example may sound very simple, what I'm trying to get at is this. Now, I started noticing so many things about my nose because I started focusing on that. So, same way, the day to day, on a day to day basis, the way that we live our lives, we have a lot of energy. Now, this energy gets into an area where we are focusing on. For an example, all of a sudden I started focusing on my nose. I started noticing so many things about my nose. So likewise, where your focus tend to go, energy tend to flow. So simple as that. So why I'm saying this is not because of anything else. I don't want you to start noticing parts in your body, not for something very simple, but it's the way that we tend to live our life. All of a sudden, you get into the road, right? You're in a hurry to go somewhere, or you want to go to a certain location. That was your objective, right? So you completely focus on the wheel and you start driving from point A to point B. Now, all of a sudden, there is an indisciplined driver comes across, cuts across, all of a sudden, what is going to happen to you? Right? Chances are very likely, at least to the driver who's driving the vehicle, that the person is going to get angry. The person is going to be annoyed, right? All sorts of negative feelings tend to come. Why do these negative feelings come? Because you started focusing your energy on that driver. Natural reaction. But here is the good news. Now, before we go to the good news, here's the thing, right? Focusing on this particular incident is not going to get you to be at your best, meaning it is not going to bring out your best self. You're going to get mad, you're going to get probably you might even get into a fight, verbal argument, or for that matter, you will think about that incident and not focus on the road, and it might cause some other problem. So, here is my request: consider focusing your energy on something productive. The good news, this was the good news that I wanted to tell earlier. The good news is that you can choose where you send your energy to, right? I have done this to myself. On the road, I am far more calm now, right? I don't send my energy towards people who are indisciplined. I just let it go, and all of a sudden, I am at peace. And well, who knows? I might even become more healthier because I don't send so much energy towards somebody who's indisciplined and get angry at them and so on and so forth. You can do the same thing at workplace. Just think about it, right? There can be this colleague that you don't like, right? Now when you don't like a certain colleague, when that person walking towards you, how are you going to react, right? Oh my God, that fellow is coming. Oh no, not again. See, right? All of a sudden, see how the energy goes towards that person. You're with me, right? Your energy is going towards that person. So here's the thing: the good news again is that you can start not sending those energy waves towards that person. You can focus on something else. You can just get on with your work. And that is going to become so much more productive than focusing on somebody whom you don't like. And thereafter, you can start building up relationships. That's a complete different topic. But my point is very simple: be mindful about the way you use the energy that you have on a day-to-day basis. The energy that you have can make you either very productive or very unproductive. These are based on my personal experiences that I tend to use. And also I tend to use it at my home front with the people that I love the most, right? Especially when they start doing something that annoys me, right? All of us have these things, that little things that annoys us. It could be absolutely anything, simply changing the channel when you're watching a match, uh, for that matter, disturbing when you're doing something very productive, to say something silly. So there can be so many things, right? So I don't know what your triggers are, but my point is this: all of a sudden when that happens, your energy starts focusing on that, especially when it is a negative incident. Then you're not going to be productive, or you're not going to have a very productive outcome most of the time, right? If not all of the time, most of the time. So at home, at road, at workplace, or no matter wherever you go, start focusing on something that gets you to be at your absolute best and bring your most productive self. Stop focusing your energy on the road, on indisciplined drivers, at work, people that, uh, at people that you don't like, or for that matter, at home, something is upsetting you. Stop focusing your energy on that. Consider doing that. I have done that to myself, and it has become absolutely, the day has become absolutely productive for myself. So just a message from me. Give it a thought. So go in front of the mirror right now. See whether I talk sense. Start focusing on something, and all of a sudden you will see that the energy tend to go in that direction. Same way, don't focus your energy on that indisciplined driver. Don't focus your energy on that guy who gets you to be at your worst. Or for that matter, um, your loved ones are so important. I mean, after all, that's why they're your loved ones and they love you. So why harm relationships because they annoy you? So you're in charge of your energy. All the best. Thank you very much. Bye.